meters. Starter hit the lever, runner's dispatch from the 1600 meter marker. Strategic move, Parabola is in the green on the inside. Roy's Riviera, the orange cap, going around them to race into second, and Bridal Veil is further back in the run. Then comes Leisure Trip and Tanami. Trip Queens is the trailer. Parabola leads it there by a length. Roy's Riviera is second, and Bridal Veil is on the outside. Strategic move, the yellow cap near the rail. Between them is Leisure Trip. Then Tanami and Trip Queens the trailer, about 7 lengths off the leader. They go to the 1,000. Parabola leads it. Roy's Riviera the favourite back second, the orange cap. Bridal Veil and then Strategic Move at the rail. Leisure Trip between the two, then Tanami and Trip Queens the trailer, about 6 lengths off the leader. Parabola still leads it, racing at its good second, Roy's Riviera. Then Strategic Move, Leisure Trip, and on the outside of that one, Bridal Veil, and further back Tanami and then Trip Queens. Homeward bound Parabola and Roy's Riviera turn together. Leisure Trip is back in third. Down the inside, Strategic Move, then Bridal Veil. Roy's Riviera takes it up by a length and a half now from Parabola. On the outside, Leisure Trip and then Strategic Move, but it's Roy's Riviera. And Roy's Riviera kicked away from the opposition, won't get caught. Roy's Riviera by 2 or 3 lengths. So Roy's Riviera comes home lonely to win by 3 or 4. Second place will go to Leisure Trip. Third place will go to perhaps Strategic Move or Trip Queens on the inside. Number 5, Roy's Riviera. The All Too Hard, Keegan DeMello, Frank Robinson, and they win it well. Win number 2 from 7, and number 5 ends up the tote favourite, 2 rand 10, and then gets eased up at the line to win by about 4 lengths or so. The Australian daughter of All Too Hard. Second placing will go to Leisure Trip, that is number 2. Third place gets close, Strategic Move and Trip Queens. Strategic Move nearest us, Trip Queens, yeah, Strategic Move probably just holds on with the yellow sleeves, and then Trip Queens into fourth, Tanami, Parabola further back in the running, and then Bridal Veil. Tote favourite, the winner, it pays up at 2 rand 10. We'll take a look at the head-on. Roy's Riviera was always prominent, and then tackled early in the straight, and then just gets punched out, and Roy's Riviera comes home to win lonely. That's the running of race 5. Next up is race number 6. Back to the studio.
Well, the Roy's Riviera has absolutely bolted home here in race number 5, and a nice win here for trainer Frank Robinson and of course his team. And Frank, beautiful, because you were so bullish after the running of race number 1. We thank you for that, and you were spot on with your comments.
Yeah, look, she's got everything to be a top filly. She's got the size, she's got the pedigree. I was a bit disappointed in Joburg last time that Striker never moved on her earlier. He waited and waited, and he came late, and I said to him, the filly needs to unwind. But he did so when he got back. He said 6 months. He said he doesn't think much will beat her in about 6 months because she's getting better all the time. Thanks to Roy very much for sending it to me. And now she's a progressive filly, and she does everything right. You know, she's like those proper Australian horses. You know, there's nothing worries them.
From day one, you rated her, Frank?
Yeah, you know, she came and she was this big ugly duckling, then one day I stuck her on the grass and she just waltzed away whatever she was with, and it was just all there, you know, from day one.
Well, she's made easy work of this field, so, you know, in time to come, in a few months when our KZN season starts, you'll have a plan for her.
Yeah, no, she's definitely a horse for the season, obviously, like the Willavington 2000. The further they go, the better she'll be. So I said to Keegan, you know, I said, what do you want to do? He said, you want to go forward? I said, yeah, go forward on her. She'll get you out of anything. She's good, you know. So I said, the only chance of her getting beat is if they go slow and sprint. But he made sure they never, and now she got up to her now, so I'm very happy.
Well, all the best with this filly, Frank. And again, thanks for the confidence early on this evening.
No, pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Well done, Frank Robinson. Keegan has sat on this filly for the first time, and you won on the the filly that Parabola beat, and you came out to win comfortably on Wednesday, but this filly today, I don't know, she just made light work of this field. I thought that other horse had a chance the way you won, but she's definitely a filly that's progressive and going along the right way, this filly, Roy's Rivera. Keegan?
100% is. I think she's a very nice filly. She does have a long way to go still, and she's doing things the right way at the moment. She beat hard knockers, which is not easy, and she beat them convincingly. Just well done to Frank and Mr. Moodley. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Frank touched on instructions, etc. It's a small field, but you just played it as the race panned out, didn't you?
Yeah, look, Frank, we spoke about it before the race. He said, you know, just come out and give her a chance. And I said, Frank, there's no pace. So he left it up to me at the end of the day, and I must say a big thank you to him for that. And yeah, they couldn't go slow enough for me in front, tackled them early, and when she hit the front, she did it convincingly.
It's been a wonderful start to the season for you. I say start, we're now in December, but you've decided to take the plunge. I'm going to travel a bit, chances all over the country, and it's worked out nicely for you, Keegan.
Yeah, 100%. I sit here, I stand here a lot of times, and I just have to thank everyone out there for the opportunity. You know, without that, it's virtually impossible. Yeah, well, like rides like this, they make you look good.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Keegan, a minute. Let's get owner Roy Moodley in. As we mentioned in that preview, Roy is on course. He did not want to know when I walked into the parade ring. Roy, you said, I will definitely talk to you after this race.
Yes, Diz, I did say that.
And you were on the mark.
Definitely. You know, Frankie gave me the confidence. He says, this horse is ready today.
Yeah.
And he sent me an SMS this morning. He says, this is the only horse I got for you. And it's a very good horse, and it will definitely come up right there.
You've been to Australia a few times, bought a lot of horses that haven't done well for you. Hopefully this is one that can make those trips to Australia worthwhile.
Yeah, it is. Yes and no. There were other horses that did well also, but like Royal Zulu Warrior,
Yes.
I did very well, and it was not the best of the horse when it comes to fitness, but it was all good.
And this filly now, Frank will have a plan for her. Hopefully she can go into some features in a few months' time.
Yeah, no, it's a good filly. I think he's running it on the 31st Flamboyant Stakes. I think it's a group race or something, I'm not too sure. But he says he will also feature in that race. And let's see what happens, because this filly seems to be a good filly in its own class. And I think it'll do well.
Now, just moving away from horses, if you don't mind, Roy, for us amateurs that enjoy playing the game golf, you host arguably the best tournament in the country for amateurs. Another huge success down in Mount Edgecombe, and in the players that qualified in Wild Course, we had a wonderful time.
Yes, it was a huge tournament, and well done to all the players. All of them enjoyed themselves. It was more like a family event also, where the family were invited with the players, to make it a huge success. I didn't want to leave the family out and then only bring the golfers, which
Worked out well.
Worked out very, very well. And for this win here today, I hope I'm not in the headlines tomorrow.
Yeah, but coming back to this time of the year, it's a time of giving, time for everybody to be safe, and I'm sure there are a lot of social responsibility programs from your side as well this time of the year, Roy.
Yeah, I belong to an organization where we go on to do an ongoing program, not only for the season, but ongoing for all the seasons. And I wish all the people well for the Christmas. I hope they have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll see them before the New Year anyway.
Sure.
But for the Christmas, I think all must travel safe, be safe, and be well for the Christmas and enjoy.
Well, to yourself and your family, the very best, Roy.
Thank you. The same to you.
Well done. That's our own Roy Moodley here. If you caught the score, 5-2, 1-6.